Graded stakes racing continues, and this time we go west to the great race place at Santa Anita, and they brought back the name, the Hollywood Gold Cup. We've got a six-pack going 10 furlongs on the dirt, and there's a couple of horses that look like standouts in this spot, but let's take a look at the field. Starting out with Dominus Sun. Yes, his name is Parsimony and kind of some obscure pedigree. And this 4-year-old has now been running over in Dubai his last couple of races, but don't be fooled. Those were slow races, a 2:05 and a 2:04. Over in America, he's been a 6-furlong horse, and he's just never been at that grade 1 level. I think he was kind of entered here as a filler, as somebody to kind of help fill out this Hollywood Gold Cup field. I think he's a little bit overmatched, and 10 furlongs is going to be a little outside his scope. The big race favorite most likely will be Midcourt, coming off back-to-back triple-digit speed figures, a 105 and a 106 in his last two, and that puts him faster than everybody else on paper, but they don't run him on paper, and his best race was probably the San Antonio Stakes. He should be able to get the trip, especially with a softer pace expected. I think at a true pace level, I don't think 10 furlongs is really his game. I think 9 furlongs is his best distance, but I think he can get 10 with the right setup, and he should get that in this spot in the Hollywood Gold Cup. Midcourt should be forwardly placed. Higher Power is an enigma wrapped in a mystery. His best race was a long time ago now, and that's getting further back in the rearview mirror. Just hasn't put it together his last couple of races. Right now, I'm kind of projecting him for a 95 Brisnet speed figure. He's capable of better. He's got a couple of triple-digit speed figures, but we'll see if he can kind of snap back to that top form. Brown Storm has got a 102 in his last race, but that was on the turf. He does have kind of a little bit of a class. I'm just not sure he can keep, even with the slower pace, if he can stay near the pace in this race on the dirt. But a small field should help him, and overall, he is kind of in shape. He's a classic distance horse. If he can take to the dirt, he could run a little bit better than people expect. Improbable is my selection in the race. He comes off a 100 at Oaklawn Park. I think it's just going to end up being one of those alpha performances in this spot. He's going to be on the lead. He's going to be able to control the pace. Now, he is a son of City Zip. I'm not sure he can get a 1.25 miles, but Collected did, and he's kind of the same type of horse. Improbable, he doesn't necessarily need the lead. I think he may get on the lead in this spot, and he kind of could be in that alpha position on the lead, dictating the pace and kind of just spreading out the field. Then on the outside, we've got Tenfold, who keeps on getting thrown into the wolves here against these horses. I'm just not sure that he's got the kick anymore. He's lost 9 out of 10. His last race was kind of a grade 3 victory coming from off the pace when everything collapsed. So Tenfold, they just kind of continue to look for spots for him. They keep on running him in these grade 1s. Just not sure he's going to wake up off the ship in this spot. That's a look at the Hollywood Gold Cup. Improbable is my selection. Midcourt is probably the favorite. Who do you like? Leave a comment below. Remember, ring that bell to get notified of all new videos, and hit subscribe as we try to get to 600 subscribers. We're racing you up to the Breeders' Cup, and this time around we took a look at the Hollywood Gold Cup.